Morning everybody, welcome to Miss C's Kitchen at Mr. and Mrs. C's Homestead. We are doing a spaghetti sauce today. So, to get started, let me tell you what we're gonna need. Obviously, spaghetti noodles. We need some black pepper. You can choose any spaghetti sauce that you'd like. We use the Hunt's in the can. I use 1 can of that. However, I'm making a big batch, so I'm going to be using probably 2 cans of that. So you make what you need. Tomato sauce. You need at least 2 cans of the tomato sauce of 1 large can. Okay, you're going to need some oregano, some rotel. You choose. You've got hot, mild, medium, diced tomatoes, and green chilies. Then you're going to need some petite diced tomatoes, 2 cans of that. You will need some garlic powder, some onion powder. You're going to need some basil and parsley, okay? Some sugar, and then you're going to need your meat. We use about 2 pounds of meat. You can go less, 1 pound, depending on the size of the batch that you're going to be doing. We will be cooking this in the Ninja Insta Cooker. However, we are not pressure cooking any of this. I use this basically as like a crock pot. And it will cook all day long, okay? On a medium to slow cook heat. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put our hamburger into our pot. I broke it up as you can see, and then I'm going to start the process of cooking the meat down. I'll be back shortly. I turned my Instapot onto sear just to get the heat started, and then I will turn it down to a slow cook just to cook the meat at a slow medium heat. Okay, and once it's finished, I will drain all the grease off. Check this out, guys. I had somebody comment on one of my other videos that I needed to pick up the pace. So, I'm not sure what that exactly meant. I'm assuming they are talking about I'm too slow, maybe? So, just to show that I'm listening to everyone, this is my remedy for that. Okay, I need to warm up. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. That good? Okay, I'm going in and I'm just breaking up this meat real quick while it's cooking down. And guys, if you don't like meat in your spaghetti sauce, don't put it in there. You know, not everybody likes meat in their spaghetti sauce. Is what it is. Do it like you like to do it. Alright, be back shortly. Okay, we have drained our hamburger meat, and now we're going to start putting in our sauces. Alright, y'all. I've already put in my regular spaghetti sauce. I put in, you're going to need at least 1 can of that, okay? I put in 2 cans. Like I said, I'm making a very big batch. All my tomato sauce has been placed in. I used 4 cans of that. You'll probably only need 2, depending on the size batch that you're making. I do drain the liquids off of the diced tomatoes. I don't drain the liquids off of the rotel. The can's just small enough. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and dump in my diced tomatoes and my rotel. I'm going to stir that up real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, I'm going to start adding some of the spices in here. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of black pepper. I am very generous with the oregano, so I'm going to say a tablespoon of oregano. But this is a large batch, so you do you. If you're doing a smaller batch, most definitely you don't want a tablespoon in there. About a half a tablespoon of garlic powder. Same with the onion powder, about a half a tablespoon. Parsley, probably a tablespoon parsley. Probably about a tablespoon of basil. Now, this is a preference thing. This is not something that you have to do. I do this because we tend to get heartburn really easy off of spaghetti sauces and things like that, okay? To remedy that, we put sugar in our spaghetti sauce. And what that does is it breaks down the acids in it. So, and it sweetens it a little. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be as tomato-y. But I do a very generous, probably about a cup worth of sugar in here. And like I said, that's strictly for breaking down the acids in it. I'm going to stir that real good. Get all those spices mixed in. And that sugar mixed in. All right, that's pretty much it. Nothing to it. Real easy. If you don't like as many diced tomatoes in yours, back off the diced tomatoes. Just use 1 can instead of 2. Let me show you real quick what we got. Alright guys, here's what I do. I put the lid on. We're going to let this cook basically for the day. And I put it on sear for a couple minutes, and that's just to get the heat going really good. And then I'm going to switch it over to keep warm, and it's going to stay like that till we're ready for dinner tonight. Okay, it helps cook all those spices in to the sauce. Anyways, give this recipe a try. You might like it. All we'll have left to do tonight basically is to cook up our spaghetti noodles, and we'll be set to munch down. Anyways, that's the end of this one, guys. I guess I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the candle